Hi Virgo, how are you? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements because this is a love reading. This also can be for cross watchers. So this is for any placement you may have in Virgo that's Sun, Moon, Rising, or a Venus placement. And of course, cross watchers are welcome. This is a timeless reading. So anytime you watch it is the right time for you. I want to thank anyone and everyone who has felt guided to tip either with Cash App or by buying me a cup of coffee. I greatly appreciate it. And I want to thank anyone who feels guided to a personal reading. You can email me. My information is in the description box below. And let's look at this person, what their feelings are, what they want the outcome to be with you, and what their next actions are. I just pulled their next, what their overarching energy is for you. It's the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is a lot of happiness. It's like a wish fulfillment kind of happiness. It's very grounded energy, Virgo. Like they've worked really hard. They're really happy. It's making me smile looking at it. This is what their overarching energy is towards you. The Nine of Cups. So I'm going to pull 4 cards for their overarching energy or the overarching feelings for you. And then we'll pull 4 cards for what they want the outcome to be with you, and 4 cards for what their next moves are. So I'm seeing the Nine of Wands, but it doesn't look like the Nine of Wands. I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and Justice in their feelings. So the Sun is Major Arcana. The Sun's the happiest card of the deck. It is Leo energy. It is basically rules the heart. You can't get happier than the Sun. It's like, I'm feeling you like light them up inside. Justice is Major Arcana for Libra. Just see if we can get what they want the outcome to be, and then we can look at next moves. Last, we'll pull those cards. So we'll look at these, and then we'll look at, we just need one more card, Spirit, for what they want the outcome to be. And then we'll look at their next moves. So you could be in any kind of connection. You could be newly dating. You could be married. You could be just talking. You could be engaged. You could be living together. This is any kind of romantic connection. I'm going to do a separate reading for people who are in no contact. I'll pick a card for people who are in no contact. But you can also watch this if you're in no contact with somebody if you want. Okay, Spirit, maybe this is all they want. Let's see. I'm going to try one more time to see if there's any more cards that want to come out. Okay, those are way too many. So I'm going to take this card. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what their feelings are for you. So I have their feelings, what they want the outcome to be, and then we'll look at what their next steps are. So their overarching energy is the Nine of Cups. This is water energy. It's a lot of love. It's a lot of happiness. I'm hearing you're like a wish come true to this person. It's so much love that it's almost see how this is almost like the sun? It's like you make them so happy inside their heart emotionally. It's almost like they can tear up from the emotions you bring them, is what their energy is towards you, Virgo. That's a lot of love. So I'm actually being drawn to these two cards simultaneously. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Wands is traditionally depicted as somebody who looks like they're exhausted. They have 8 wands behind them, another one in their hand. Like, it's usually like, oh man, I'm getting ready to go into battle again. But that's not how it feels. It feels like they want to hug you right now. Like maybe you had a fight, actually. It does feel like maybe you've had a fight with this person, or you've had some kind of disagreement or words. But I'm hearing, this also reminds me of like the yin and yang symbol, the way these two hands are around the circle. And in here, there's wands, but there's also a moon and 2 stars. A crescent moon. I'm hearing, I don't want to fight with you. I never want to fight with you. I want us to be happy. So you could have had like a disagreement, but I don't feel like it was anything major or significant. Maybe, you know, like, oh, I'm so tired of it. I'm the one who's always doing the dishes, you know, and cooking. Could you at least do the dishes once or something? Or maybe you've been frustrated because this person's working a lot, because Eight of Pentacles is usually depicted with the traditional way it looks is somebody's like working on one pentacle and there's 7 other pentacles going up a tree. So usually it means this is earth energy, and usually it means working hard on your money, working hard on yourself. But I feel like this person's actually working hard on the relationship with you, Virgo. They're working hard to win your heart, to win you over. Especially if there was a disagreement. Maybe their focus has been on material things like making money and work. And they recognize that that was maybe what it caused a fight. Like maybe they were working a lot, but they don't want to do that. Because they only want you, Virgo, is what I'm getting. Especially with these other cards that came out with it. Yeah, it feels like it could have been a little off balance. Like, maybe someone was like giving more to the relationship than someone else. Like it was not quite reciprocal. It was a little off balance, meaning someone was working more, or somebody was like, how do I phrase this, Spirit? Well, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna spend time with my friends, and yeah, of course, you know, we'll have our dates on the weekend, or yeah, of course we can meet up Wednesday night for dinner. That kind of energy. But they never not cared for you. They never didn't want to be with you, Virgo. I just feel maybe they didn't express that. Maybe this person has a hard time expressing. I feel like this person didn't express their emotions or how they felt to you, Virgo. And so you've kind of been a little, I'm hearing, lost in the dark about how they really felt. Like you had no idea. they had the Nine of Cups, feeling like they had these like deep emotions for you. I think they've kind of been hidden. I don't think they've really told you how deep maybe their feelings are for you. So it feels like, yeah, you guys could have had some kind of fight. You could be a little bit at a distance. I'm getting you guys could even be at a distance, or distance even in talking, even though I said this isn't for my intention is this not for it to be a no contact, but you might have limited contact right now. You might be like, I just want some space, let's not talk this week. But it feels like this person's working really hard for you, for your love, or to win your heart, or to get back in your good graces. It's something like that, because they only want you, Virgo, because you have the sun. And the sun is, like I said, it rules, the sun rules Leo, and Leo rules the heart. So you have their heart. You light them up. You are their sun. Leo rules the 5th house, and the 5th house is about dating. It's about attraction, romance, flirting. The sun also can represent being a child again. You would make them like carefree and happy, and they feel like they can be themselves with you, Virgo. And the 5th house also represents children and childlike behavior. I'm also getting 7th house, which is partnerships, interpersonal relationships, which is Libra, the Justice card. And this also kind of makes me think of like the sun rising. Like they like watching the sun set with you, or the sunrise with you. If you stay up late, like talking late at night, and next thing you know, it's like the sun's coming up. They like those conversations with you. They actually love them with you. I'm just not sure. I don't think they've expressed that, because you make them so happy. It makes my heart want to smile. Like I'm smiling because I can feel their happiness. You make them so happy. And the Justice card, I feel like that's also what this 8 of Pentacles means. Like they want to bring in a big offer to you. They want to communicate something of like, but this is what I can offer you. Like I can bring you the sun. I want to bring you the happiness you bring me. Let me show you how much I love you. I feel like this person, Virgo, shows how much they care, or how much they love, more by actions than by words. But they feel like they need to make something just and fair with you. So I feel like you might have had a fight. Or somebody doesn't want to sign divorce papers with you. That's very specific, so only take it as it resonates. Remember, this is a general reading, so not every single thing I say is going to apply. Timing and energy is fluid, and some messages are going to be specific for just certain people as well. But I'm getting somebody doesn't want to sign divorce papers. They're going to work really hard to win you back so that they don't sign divorce papers. Some of them want to marry you, because this is also a marriage card. This is also like legal documents. Some of them want to live with you. So it's like, let's get a house, let's buy a house, let's go rent an apartment or a home. So they want to sign some kind of like significant contract with you. Some of them I'm getting want to make this like official. So official's different to everyone, right? Official's like, let's get engaged, let's get married, let's become life partners, let's become boyfriend and girlfriend, let's become exclusive. So with everyone, it's different when it comes to making it official. I think all of you are in different stages of your relationships. They also want it to be, I'm hearing reciprocity. So it's making me think of the Six of Pentacles. So I'm just going to look for that really fast because I feel like that's part of your reading. So I've just started working with this deck again. I used to use it all the time and I haven't used it for a while. And I just used it for just the pick a card for May. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this deck. I need to start using it again. So it's taking me a little bit to remember, to orient myself to it. Yep. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is paired with the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn. And I feel like, yeah, they were holding back. They did not communicate. I feel like this person really doesn't verbalize their feelings a lot. So I think they were holding back about how they felt. They were like cradling it. They were keeping it close to their heart, is what I'm hearing. And they wanted, with this Justice card I'm getting, they wanted to be really balanced with you in this relationship. So here's the Six of Pentacles. That actually reminds me, this is an ancient Egyptian symbol. And when it's the beetle spread out like that, with its wings like that, it means good fortune and prosperity and good things to come. So it's something people would actually give other people of nobility or high status, or pharaohs would gift others that was golden, as a symbol, as a good symbol. The beetles were a very good sign of good things to come. So I feel like abundance is on your side. Good fortune's on your side. Spirit is on your side. This is how they feel. And look, the arms are wide open too. So they're going to be open with you now. They want it there. And look how you, like, both wings are wide open, touching the pentacle. It's like they want it balanced, just like with the Justice card. Like they want everything equal. And it's paired with the Ten of Cups, and their energy's already the Nine of Cups. So this person has very deep emotions for you. They can't get more love than the Ten of Cups. And you already have the Nine of Cups as their energy towards you. And right underneath the Ten of Cups, it's the Strength card. That's Leo. And right underneath that is the Moon. And I think it's going to take a lot of strength for them to speak about what they want, their feelings for you, the love they have for you, the Ten of Cups, because they're moving away from their fear and moving into their emotions. I feel like you're dealing with a sign that doesn't use words. They use actions instead to express feelings, Virgo. But they have very deep feelings for you. They're in love with you, it feels like, Virgo. They just... I feel like they've been hurt in past relationships and they've carried that over. And they know now that you're not somebody who would hurt them and you're a safe place, Virgo. And they can finally express that, because it does feel like there was some kind of like really tiny, I mean, I feel like this was a small fight. For some of you, this could have been big, but I feel like for the majority of you, this was a small fight. And it could have been like a day or two you just like didn't talk to this person, and this person was just like, I want to say, losing it because they weren't talking to their Virgo. Because it feels like you guys are always in communication, at least like texting or something. Some of you could live at a distance from each other, so you have to communicate more on the phone. But they just were like, and hey, your major arcana is the Hermit, so we know you can withdraw your energy real fast. So I feel like if they did something, you're just like, hey, I'm just going to take my space. But you didn't quite say, I'm going to take my space. You just kind of withdrew your energy a little bit. They freaked out because they didn't want to lose you. So they realized they're going to have to communicate. Interesting that we still haven't seen a communication card. We're just seeing their feelings. So it'll be interesting because we're going to see like what their movement's going to be towards you as the last one, because this is what they want as the outcome. So it'll be interesting to see what they're going to take as their next steps towards you. Because as the outcome, we have the Four of Cups, and the snake is significant because it means a few things, but to me it's really telling me, traditionally it means like someone's trying to offer somebody something and they're saying, no, I don't want that. Like here's like this like the best cup of tea ever, or the best coffee ever. And someone's like, I don't want it, I don't want to try it. I'm just not, I don't want to try it. No. Even though they might love coffee or tea, they're just like, I don't want to try it. You're like, are you kidding me? It's literally like the world's greatest coffee or the greatest cup of tea you'll ever have. And like, I don't want to try it. You're like, why wouldn't you want to try it? That's really what the Four of Cups means. It's like, it's right here. It's right in front of you. Why don't you want it? And they're like, no. But that's not what I'm getting off the card. I'm getting off the card, they have an epiphany. This is what they want as an outcome with you, is they don't want you to want anyone else but them. They don't want anyone else but you. They already had an epiphany. They went through a transformation with the snake. That's exactly what I'm getting. And as an outcome, they're already manifesting and hoping, and they're hoping this is actually Virgo and Gemini energy, because it's Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. It's the Magician. They want to communicate. They're manifesting something that they want to communicate to you. And it's this Ace of Wands. Which is in the 5th house. Which is ruled by the heart. It's Leo. Yeah, I'm getting 5th house again. Yeah, they really want to communicate with you. Something they've been manifesting about how they want to move forward with you in the relationship. Because the 8 of Wands is movement, it's communication, it's travel. I'm also getting 3 of Pentacles. So it's how are we going to build a really solid foundation and move forward together. So they have this like epiphany. They have this great idea and they're very magnetized by you, Virgo. and this is what they want to do and how they want to move forward with you. And they're like, what do you think? Is this a great idea or what? And the Eight of Wands I'm getting is how they want to build a strong, solid foundation with you to move forward in the relationship. And it's actually with the Justice card. It's right underneath the Justice card. Again, this is moving forward in a relationship. This could be buying a home. This could be renting a place together. This could be moving in together. This could be getting married. This could be moving to a location together because you could be at a distance. This could also be being at a distance from someone. But they want to build a really solid, strong foundation with you. And this Magician energy, which is Virgo and Gemini energy, they've been trying to work on how do we have this great outcome since this Nine of Wands, where they realize you are a perfect fit. You're yin and yang. So they've been thinking about this for a while. And this is Mercury's communication. So I feel like they've been thinking about this since we had Mercury retrograde. And they needed to get out of that so they could communicate the words the right way. Because I think they've been stumbling over their words. So I think there's somebody who already shows love through actions, but I think they've been stumbling over the words to say how they want to progress in this relationship and how much they care about you. And they're hoping you're going to agree with them on this. They're working really hard to hope that you also don't want to be with anyone else but them. That you're going to accept this offer of, I don't want anyone but you, and I hope you don't want anyone but me. And for some of you, I'm hearing it's forever. Like some of you, I feel like this is a ring. Take it as it resonates. And we have the Ace of Wands, which I'm seeing as the 5th house. I'm seeing this as like, this is like their inspiration, how they're so magnetized by you and drawn by you. And it's under the sun, which you light them up inside. And it's interesting because there's the sun, there's the moon, Leo energy. So the sun rules, which rules the heart. And then this is I'm seeing this as the 5th house. So it's interesting how the cards came out. They aligned how I was talking about them, and I didn't even realize it until I started talking about the second spread. So Virgo, this is somebody who really wants to move forward with you in a relationship. That's what they want as an outcome. I'm gonna shuffle the deck 3 times, and then we're gonna see what are gonna be their next moves. That's what they want as an outcome. So we know what their feelings are. We know what they want as an outcome with you, Virgo. We know their overarching energy. And now we just need to see, what do they want as an outcome with you, Virgo? I mean, what are going to be their next moves towards you, Virgo? Sorry. So, one more shuffle. Okay, so 4 cards, Spirit, please. What are their next moves towards Virgo? What are their next moves towards Virgo? What are their next moves towards Virgo? Boy, Spirit sure does have a good sense of humor. What are their next moves towards Virgo? 2 more, Spirit. What are their next moves towards Virgo? What are their next moves towards Virgo? I have to pause it. Not yet. I gotta take time. There we go. Wow. And the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing 9 of Pentacles. That's your energy, Virgo. I've worked really hard for this. And in ancient Egypt, the cats were highly revered. And these are actually lotus flowers. which people would bring to each other in ancient Egyptian times, depending on the color, to say, I don't want to fight, depending on the color. If you were in like the northern or southern part of ancient Egypt, the other would bring one color to the other person to say, I don't want to fight. So, this is their next moves towards you. The Strength card. So you could be dealing with Leo, or this could happen during Leo season, is also what I'm getting. It's just funny that when we shuffle the deck 3 times, and then I shuffled it a different way 3 times, and out of all the cards, we looked at that earlier. And then I have the 5 of Swords, but it doesn't look like the 5 of Swords. It actually looks like the flower of, looks like the flower of life to me. Well, no, that's a different kind of flower. But it looks like a giant flower to me. What is this, Spirit? Because 5 of Swords means, like, they feel like they can get in their own head and sabotage things. That's usually what the 5 of Swords means. It's air energy. You could be dealing with an air sign. This is actually Aquarius energy. This is actually, I think, Venus in Aquarius. But I'm hearing you, it's not, yeah, they're coming back to you with, I'm hearing this is more like the Page of Cups. Like they're coming back to you with like an apology, or with like flowers. Like it's like, I'm sorry I couldn't express myself the way I should. I should have told you how much I cared. I wasn't trying to make you feel like you weren't valued, or you didn't matter, that my friends mattered more than you, or I didn't care about the relationship. I loved you since like the day I saw you, or you've had my heart from the beginning. I'm hearing I've been afraid to love. Or, yeah, this person's been afraid to love, or this person's had their heart broken before. They're really afraid to love. And you stole their heart, Virgo. Like, you have their heart. You have their heart and their soul. You have both. And they feel like they were like intentionally, not intentionally, like cognitively aware of it, but they were like picking little fights or pushing you away. Like they were sabotaging the connection and not even realizing it. And you just being you woke them up. Because I think you pulled your energy away. That's what I'm getting. It's going to take a lot of strength for this person to come back. Not come back. It's going to take a lot of courage for this person to stand and verbally speak these words to you, Virgo. It might be over the phone for some of you, and for others of you, it's going to be in person. But it's going to take a lot of courage for this person to truly open up their heart and say how much they care about you, how much they actually love you. how much this relationship means to them, how much they want to be committed to you, and that they recognize they were intentionally doing things to sabotage the relationship. And I feel they were small things, like trying to pick a fight or picking to hang out with their friends instead of having a date with you. Like really small things. They were not doing mean things. I don't feel like this is a mean person. This person is deeply in love with you. They were just very afraid of this connection and the deep feelings they have with you. It caught them off guard. They weren't expecting this with you, Virgo. Because, remember, in the feelings we have the sun, which rules the heart, Leo energy. Then we have the Ace of Wands, and I saw the 5th house, and them wanting to have a conversation about moving forward in the relationship with you. And then, which we saw earlier, came out again. 10 of Cups. Their energy towards you is already the 9 of Cups. So they're actually going to communicate how they really feel. This is what their actions are going to be next towards you. Having the courage to express that they understand why there was a disconnect or disruption, I feel like, or drama, or a fight, or unnecessary disagreements, it feels like, in the relationship when it didn't need to be there. And you knew it. You just, I feel like, are a more mature energy. It doesn't mean you're older. It just means like you're more mature and when it comes to love or relationships. Because they want both of you. They want both of you to cradle this love offer that they're coming in with the 10 of Cups. Because this is, 10 of Cups is the ultimate love. It's family. It's commitment. 10 of Cups is a commitment card, just like the Justice card is a commitment card. It's, I want to be with you and only you. You light up my world. You are my life. I love you unconditionally kind of love. Like, you can't have more love than that. 10 of Cups and the Sun, there's no more love than that. And then what's really interesting, the card that came out upside down, it looks like this. It's the 7 of Swords. They're being very honest. They're not lying. 7 of Swords can be deceitful, wearing a false mask, lying, not telling the truth, sneaking around. So they're being very honest about their heart and their feelings towards you. And that's with the 8 of Wands and the Justice card. So if they're talking about wanting to build a relationship with you, about moving forward, about going to the next phase in the relationship, about getting married, about building a strong, solid foundation, about somebody moving somewhere, whatever the next level is in your relationship, they're being very truthful, because Justice is also very truthful and very honest. But they want it to be reciprocal. They want that reciprocity in the relationship. And they're speaking from the heart. They're truly telling the truth, Virgo. They're being very honest and forthright and forthcoming. They want that with you. This is what their next steps are. This is what their next steps are towards you and what they want. Or next moves are. Let me say it that way. Their next moves are. So they can communicate what they want as an outcome and their feelings are with you, Virgo. This person is in love with you when one wants to have a very long-lasting, everlasting relationship, it sounds like. But a very long-lasting, reciprocal, loving, happy relationship. I hope that's helpful. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, Virgo.